Welcome back to the farm. Today we are going to continue our work on taking out as many trees as we possibly can. We are specifically targeting the area of where the chickens are. We've got a roll of 164 feet of electric netting on the way, and I need to get some of the autumn olives around it cleared so that I've got enough space to put that fencing up once it gets here. So we're going to work on that. I also have a bunch of piles of branches that have already been cut. So I need to get the bed of the truck emptied. We're gonna load those up and we're gonna get a really good burn pile going today and try to get some more of this property cleared. Okay, so Jackson's getting a burn pile started right here. We've got another one right down below, right here. Juliet's gonna get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting some of the trees down around the chicken coop. And as they get these burn piles going, I'm gonna start hauling all the branches up and go ahead and start to burn it. Got a couple random trees here since they're near the burn pile. I'll just go ahead and take those out. Yeah, this is a good day for this. It's about 28 degrees, so it's cold. But we need to get warmed up. You got what you need? All right, the first load of branches I need to haul up and burn are from the cedar tree from the last video. I had to trim them up to get on the roof here to make a temporary repair to a small leak we had. So we'll get that loaded up, get it burning. And so the second load that we do is going to be the trees that we trim up around the chickens. We'll get that trimmed up, we'll haul it off. And I just actually came down here to the shop to get my chainsaw and the sawzall for Jackson to use. And in between us starting the fire and me coming down here, our fencing got delivered. So we're gonna get that chicken area cleaned out today, Jules. We can put that fencing up. It said 5 to 7 days to ship. I ordered it 2 days ago, so that's pretty good. Good job, Premier One. Okay, the cedar branches are loaded. Now we'll see if we can make it back up top without dropping any of them. Now I need to see if I can safely back right up to this and hopefully just dump it all out and let it start burning. Okay, well, it didn't dump it perfectly into the burn pile, but it got it pretty close. So we just threw the rest in by hand. Whew. I really need a tractor.
Yeah. Look at the burn pile. It started as a big tall mountain and then it went crazy.
All right, we got a bunch of these autumn olives cleared out. We've got the chicken coop here for now. I don't think this is the final resting place for it. That's why we went ahead with the Premier One fencing. We don't exactly know where the chicken yard is gonna be. For now, if I get these branches out of here, I'm really hoping between this fence and the one I just bought, I've got enough to go around the chicken coop and come around this one autumn olive that we're gonna leave, because the chickens really love jumping in it during the day. So, and then it also gives them some shade. So I hope to leave the one for now and get the rest of this out of here. Okay, so we were able to get this area clear to get the electric netting put up. Unfortunately, the burn piles were a bit of a bust today. I probably should have waited a couple more days because we got a bunch of rain 2 days ago, and then it even snowed a little bit yesterday. So everything was just too wet. We got some of it burned, but we'll have to come back another day and finish those. But for now, we are going to get the electric netting up because I am ready for these chickens to quit getting out. Okay, the fence is up and it's working real good. The solar charger we had already had a charge just from sitting out in the yard for the last couple months. And it's working because you can hear the chickens trying to get out and they're getting hurt. So that's one way to test the fence. As soon as they touch it, they run off. So we're good. It's also good because we've been really lucky for the first couple months of living here that we haven't had any predators get our chickens. The old fence I didn't end up using, that white fence I had up, it's missing a bunch of poles, and I had to use the extra poles to hold some of these bigger spans together, so I don't have it for that other one. I'll have to buy more, but this is pretty good. And then I'll leave that charger on obviously all the time, and at night it should scare away any predators that try to get into the chicken. I also forgot to mention this is 48-inch tall electric netting, whereas before it was 42. So just mostly from them trying to fly over, it's going to be better. Because we did, even with the wings clipped, that 42 was just short enough to where they would either find something to climb on or just from a jump fly over and get out. So that's the other reason why I bought it. I wanted that little bit taller bit of fencing. So I'm happy with what we were able to clear out today. I'm happy with this fence that's up. I wish we could have got the burn piles going better, but that's okay. We'll catch it on a day where it's a little bit drier. Pretty excited for the next couple of videos coming out. It's going to be, I think it's the next two we're planning on doing. One is we're going to take you on another tour of this 100-acre farm that we bought, but we're going to go further up into the woods. We got a lot of stuff we want to show you that you haven't seen yet. And then the second thing is, I think sometime next week, I've actually finally got electricians coming out to work in the shop. If you saw in the last video, we made a roof repair that needed to be done. And so we've been waiting a long time for the power to be completed. So I'm really excited for the shop to be done because for the first 2 months of living here, there's been no power in there. We've been waiting for the electricians. I've got freezers on the back porch. I've got a bunch of shelving laying everywhere. So I'm excited to get that into the basement side of the shop because it's all going to be freezers and a canning room and food processing. And I'm really excited to set that up. And then once that's finished, I'll move upstairs and get my shop built. So stay tuned for those 2 videos coming out next. We really appreciate you watching what we did on the farm today. Please like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I say it every time I conclude a video. There is a lot that's going to be happening here. So we hope that you stay tuned and you see what we're going to do on this new 100-acre farm. Thanks.